Yo, what's going on, everybody? Tyro Investing here with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about ticker symbol ASST. I'm sure you guys might have been hearing about this one last week. It's got a lot of vibes around it right now. We've been seeing a lot of stocks, penny stocks, take off recently on short squeezes and just being massive runners. And I do think this can be the next candidate. There's a few reasons. It's got a lot of chart similarities to one that just went off, BYND, Beyond Meat, the fake meat company. Honestly, I don't even know how they're still in business, but that doesn't matter when we're just trying to make money on trades. Um, so let's get into what I'm seeing with the chart and how that compares to Beyond Meat, first of all. So here we're looking at the daily chart. Let's just, zoom out a bit before we get into too much. Look, let's just look at 2025. Look at look at these random massive volume bars. And when we look here, since September till now, we're seeing like pretty high average volume days compared to most of it. There's been a few random ticks. And honestly, if you look at the price action, whenever these massive volume days come in, you're seeing huge jumps. This one went from, 40 cents all the way up to $1.70. This one here went all the way from 65 cents all the way up to $12. Again, here, not a huge one, but still went from 420 all the way up to 10. There, and then what are we seeing here? This is the latest huge volume day for ASST. Let's get into the technicals with what I'm seeing here. Obviously, it's had a huge drawdown from its recent run to above 12. So much so that it's trading below $1. It was. Friday, it closed above. In the short term on the daily chart, broke out of this downward wedge here. Had a very nice day on massive volume. We've got a couple of daily downward charts. Broke out of this long one here and this short one here. This looks to me like accumulation, like honestly decent volume here relative to the past. This looks like pure accumulation to me. What's also nice is the 9 EMA on the daily was $1.06. It closed above that. Um, so I think logically, you could look towards the next EMAs here. We got one at $1.75, one at 3. Now, this sounds crazy, but this stock has done nothing but make crazy moves. And it is tied to Bitcoin. This company holds Bitcoin. Now, I want to take you over to Beyond Meat. Kind of similar to ASST, had this accumulation downward pattern here. Accumulation downward pattern here before it broke out right above its 9 EMA. And then look what it continued to do on massive volume. This stock ran from 60 cents to almost $8. This is what can happen when you have a high short interest stock. It can move insanely fast like this and quick. This isn't running on fundamentals changed. This is just penny stock, high short interest, short's got to cover, and it makes explosive moves. I see a ton of similarities in the chart with ASST. Broke out of this downward pattern, closed above its 9 EMA, high volume. On a Friday like this, Monday pre-market is probably going to be pretty wild for this stock. I'll be getting up early. I personally have 950 shares, nothing crazy, but that's all you need sometimes in a ticker like this. Penny stock can move fast. You saw it here. We're talking like a couple hundreds of percentage move on this. You can make a lot of money fast on this. Now you can lose a lot fast too. But if you get in low, I think my average is like 120. And I think after hours it closed at like 124, 125. So, I'm in profit currently, but ideally, I'm looking for 175. I'm not looking for the moon here. I'm looking for a nice profitable trade. You're going to see a lot of people throwing out targets like, oh, this is going to 3, then it's going to 5, then it's going to 10. Like, could it? Yeah, it could. Will it? I don't think the probability's high. When you are getting in names like this, you got to take profit while it's slapping you in the face. You have to. You can't be sitting there hoping like, oh, this is the next GameStop. You just can't. You're gonna blow your account, dude. You can't do that. A couple other things I like, fundamentally wise, I guess you could say. Michael Saylor has openly talked about this stock and how he thinks it could 100x. Like, again, Michael Saylor, ultimate Bitcoin moon boy. He's going to say some crazy stuff, but the fact that he's even talking about it gives you some spotlight there. There's a lot of big names on X. Um, Mike Alfred, big crypto investor, he just bought like 1 million shares at least of this company on Friday or Thursday, I believe. Huge bet. Um, and there's a lot of, I believe Ken Griffin is involved in this name too. Like fundamentally wise, you could, for a penny stock, you could be doing a lot worse as well. So, that's only going to help fuel this possible squeeze. Um, but yeah, again, I hold just under 1,000 shares of this. I'm looking for 175 and I will assess there. But if we hit that, I'll definitely be taking some off. And then, I'll assess from there. But I'm going to be getting up early Monday to watch this, see what we can do. I would, worst case scenario, I'll take a loss if it closes probably back under its 9 EMA because we want momentum here. The momentum is here now. If we don't get it Monday, it's hard to, it's hard to believe, yeah, we'll come back Tuesday. Like when there's momentum, there is momentum and you got to ride it. But when there isn't, you got to get out. Like I'm not here to become a bag holder on this. I got in, I'm currently in profit, and I'm going to get out when I see profit slapping me in the face. So let me know if anybody else is in this name, what you guys think. What are your price targets? Would I love it if it went up here? Yeah. Will I be around for it if it were to go nuts? Probably not. Or maybe I'll have a few shares because I'll just be selling on the way up if it does go crazy. But realistically, I'm looking for a buck 75 on this. But yeah, if you guys are watching this and you like this, I'm going to try to keep making more videos, stay updated in the markets. I'm always doing research on the side, but I'm active on X, but I'm going to try to make some more videos and be more active on YouTube. I do enjoy this, and I hope you guys are getting a little something out of this as well. But yeah, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Catch you at the next one.